And the Carolina Panthers.
Aldrin Rosa set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Love to pass. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. Love. The left side.
Oh, wow.
Jones.
That's tough.
That
I don't
one
know
a
how the
first
fuck
down
that just
pickup
happened.
of 8.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going to the passing game, they should open up his running game, too. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd
That's
down, it's
tough.
Jones.
What the fuck play was that?
And he's able to get
was
more
that?
than half
Hold
of
on.
what they
I
needed.
don't even
That
show
brings
you.
up a 3rd and 5.
No, what play was that?
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Panthers 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He's at the 30. 10. That's all you got. They will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Wow.
Complete.
Bruh.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Moore. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Michael Palardy.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. That's pulled in at the 32. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And a Packer.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That's the end of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
But
And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
it wouldn't even let me fair catch. Go ahead, bro. I was pressing it to the whole time.
Just 24 yards there. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Being chased out left.
Come back,
Now
dummy.
he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once you get outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be
Why do they
taken
make me
down
switch
at
to the wrong?
2-yard line.
They put me on the worst
They get
person
10
every
more
time I
there,
switch.
and
They put me on a
believe
nigga
that'll be
that I
enough
don't
for
want to
another
be on.
1st down at will.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Goal.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Dillon. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
39 yards there, a big one. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys.
Oh my God!
Size on the
dog
side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs,
bruh,
some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Here, Alexander.
So line of scrimmage still at 39.
I'm about to trade this nigga. He sucks.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Isaiah Coulter, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll set up a throw.
Bro, why are you throwing it so fucking shitty, bro? This nigga really is horrible.
It'll bring up 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for
I
no
feel that,
gain.
but who got a quarterback,
because they're
bro?
also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Forced out.
Bruh, the nigga 74 real. Let the nigga come tackle me.
And
Hey,
the Packers
this
are
shit
going to
is
get the
over with.
football back in excellent field position.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He gets this to Devontae.
How is he holding on to that?
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 32-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw now. Here's Love. Open man. Here's Foster. Now it's
niggas hold on to every fucking catch, bro. That don't make no
9
sense.
seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 30-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Good for a Carolina.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
on play action. They'll throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him
all
under
my
wraps.
receivers are like 95 speed. How can't they get open? It's only one fucking Alexander on the field. These niggas getting locked up by regular ass corners.
2nd and 9 now. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
He barely got that.
Brings up 4th.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now this one complete to Robert
Bruh,
Forster.
and these niggas literally hold on to every fucking catch, bruh. I'm not
A good
understanding how
pickup
that
there,
happened.
21 yards.
21 yards.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
At the 41-yard line.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. From the gun, Love.
Bruh, I was about to say, no way you about to hold on to
A
that.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
You really have got to switch. You got to play all 11 players in the field.
Drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll go with Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Operating from the gun, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The second down throw for Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the counter, Lindsey. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, how? What corners do he got where I got elite receivers that real life can't get open?
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Found his target, it's Anderson. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Second and 4. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man on the crossing.
I'm pretty
route.
sure
That's
Moore is the fastest nigga on the
and he will
field.
take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now, they were trying to get that touchdown back in 1 shot.
1 shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he'll get this up past
He caught
the
that?
25 before he's out of bounds.
What?
He'll get only 3 there, so it
Hey,
leaves
dog,
him with a 3rd
I don't
and
know
7
about that
ahead.
one. That's incorrect. Because I definitely thought that nigga was out of bounds.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. Love. That's caught. Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough
just really
for the
sit
first.
there and just watch the nigga catch the ball,
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
The Packer first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I don't have time for
Now
that
the
shit.
Panthers going to
Bro,
use
they
the
need to
first
fix
and
that
then
shit, bro.
timeouts.
Move. If the niggas
Leave 'em
moving,
with
go
2
fucking
remaining.
follow
We'll
him,
be
bro.
back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Love. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
Bro, it's 4 niggas in the middle of the field. How the fuck do y'all just sit there and watch the nigga catch the ball?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
This don't make no sense, bro.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brings up
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Caught something.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They should have caught it.
1st and 10 at the
now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Bruh.
Throw left side complete. It's Freeman.
The first down.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Freeman.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Room here to run. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.